Hello, 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 my YouTube subscribers and my newcomers to be. I'm your host, Josie Latimer, coming to you today to talk about the coronavirus on Celebrity and Variety Talk. It's such a very, very disturbing subject to talk about today because it's everywhere, you guys. It is everywhere. It doesn't discriminate against anybody. And it's just really, really something. What I want to talk about today is being extra careful, and you can't be too careful. I did make an audio last time, and I was talking about I don't care what people may say, because some people will say, well, people are being just too cautious, and like there was an Asian girl told me that. She says, oh, American people are just being too cautious and they're just not educated, taking things out of context, this, that, and the other. However, but she's protecting herself, okay? So everyone, like I told her, it doesn't matter if you're Asian, black, white, green, yellow. This stuff is serious out here. I don't care how people may say it's not. Just look at the news. Look at the chart. Look at the countries that it has hit. Even a 7-year-old girl got it. And remember they had said, oh, kids can't get it or kids are not prone to get it. Just today on the news, a 7-year-old girl got it. They're saying it's for older people that's 65 and older, and you have to have COPD, high blood pressure, sugar diabetes, and this, that, and the other. That's not so. Because today I saw another man on the news in a hospital bed with an oxygen tank, and he said he don't know how long he may live. He was a doctor, 32 years old, was in perfect condition, perfect health. So all of this stuff that people are saying, oh, you can't do this, oh, don't be too careful, this, that, and the other. You Americans over here, you're just too cautious, this, that, and the other. But yet you're over there sanitizing your hands, okay? Don't give me that bull. You don't know how we got it. We do know it came from China. We do know that. But we don't know who all can get it, when you can get it, how you can get it, where you can get it over here in the U.S. It's over here now. We have to be careful, even the Chinese people that live here. Because, say, for instance, their people went over there and they come back, or anybody, not just Chinese people, anybody that travels outside of the country or they're in areas where someone else may have gotten it. So don't give me this about you American people are uneducated and you're just taking this stuff out of context. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that when I'm looking over at the Asian people washing their hands. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you didn't think it was all that, then why would you be washing your hands? So, and I'm not prejudiced. I have Asian friends. I love people of all nationalities. But I'm just being frank and honest. And I don't care what people may say. They could say what they want to because they're busy protecting themselves, just like I'm going to be busy protecting myself. And hopefully you're busy protecting yourself. And what I don't get is that when you go shopping in the stores and people don't have the sanitizer out on the counter, to protect themselves as well. It's not that anybody think anybody is dirty or nasty, but we're all in the same boat together. So don't just have your Clorox wipes and your sanitizer way in the back behind the counter. And when I leave, you're going to wipe your hands just to save money and not give me a wipe. You know what I'm saying? What about saving your health by giving me a wipe and then you wipe and wash your hands as well? In this particular situation with this coronavirus, everybody have to look out for one another. I even saw on the news where a big time church in Houston, the pastor said, do not come to church if you are sick. And the reason right now I haven't been going to church is because oftentimes you have to hold hands and pray. And really, I'm not too particular about holding anybody's hands right now. I really didn't like it then because I was raised not to always have people up on you and people always touching and grabbing, and because you don't know where they been, where their hands been, what type of anything that they could, unless it's somebody you know. But all of these strange people just walking up on you, holding your hands, you know nothing about them. That's never been anything that I was fond of. And so now the churches are telling people to be cautious. The priest and everybody, they're thinking their program and re-changing things around, revamping things, making things on a healthy note. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to everybody dipping in the same pot, mouths touching the same cup, this, that, and the other. No, it should have never been. And it definitely won't be now because the whole world is watching the health, the CDC, on what they're saying. And even the CDC don't know everything. Like I said, the young man, 32 years old, doctor, says, I don't know how much longer I have to live. And I have the coronavirus. I mean, he was on TV in the hospital bed. It was so sad to see because he wanted the world to know that they really don't know what they are talking about. Because he said, I was healthy. They're saying, you got to be sick, you got to be this, and even kids can't get it. When today a 7-year-old girl got it, you have to stand 6 inches away, or nobody knows. It'll live on the surface, or, it's just all these different things that it's just all an assumption of what it could or could not be. No one knows but the good Lord. No one knows. But they do, one thing they do know, that it did come from China. And I was watching a video, and this one guy was saying karma is on China. But this guy was saying karma is on China because China comes to the United States and they only cater to their own stores. They don't eat in our restaurants. They don't patronize other businesses. And that's why that happened to them, because now if they can't go to the markets, then they're going to have to eat at our stores, and the money is going to circulate in the United States opposed to going outside of the United States. Because I once hired a Chinese girl in my business, because all of the African American people were going to Chinese people to get everything done, nails, eyelashes, this, that, and the other. So my thought was, why not I hire someone and let them come into the black business? And that's what I did. And I saw that it really did work, because black people do patronize Asian people, but Asian people don't patronize black people. So now God is making this thing come where everybody have to patronize each other and be on the same accord and not separate. It's no separation here with this coronavirus. Everything is as one. It's hitting all of the countries. It's hitting a variety of people. Italy, Washington State, Texas, California, Iran. It's just hitting all of the countries everywhere. If you see it on TV, you can see no one can escape this other than the people that are very careful, no matter if people say American people are being too cautious. And anyone that brought it over here, of course, they're going to say that because they don't want people to look at them and say that they're dirty, nasty, or whatever. Forget about that. Let's look at the facts that it is already over here now. We all have to work together with this. I don't care who you are. This is what it is right now. I mean, all of the movie stars, it doesn't matter if you're a billionaire. I saw where it was someone that rode in the car with the president that was around someone else that had it or had shaken their hands or this or that. Ted Cruz is quarantined. I mean, it doesn't discriminate. So don't come over here and tell me that the U.S. people are being too careful, because we're not. And the thing of it is that the Asian people have to be careful too amongst themselves. Just like we have to be careful amongst them or anyone that's traveled abroad out of the country. even within our own race, because we don't know who's been out of the country or who in their family have been out of the country. This stuff is serious. So people are really, really getting angry when people are taking this lightly, as if we over here are trying to accuse someone. We're not trying to discriminate or accuse anyone. All we know is that the Asian people brought it here, and don't come and tell us that we are not right about being protecting ourselves. If we ask, have you been out of the country, or ask for sanitary wipes when you have some and you're not giving me any, that's not fair. That's not fair. And that's what the guy, or Rashawn, or whatever his name is on YouTube, he was saying, Baba Rashawn or somebody like that, that karma will come back and get you if you're not fair. If you're not fair and you're just steady, because the girl that I hired in my business told me, she says, we come over here to get money and we send it back home. Okay? But we over here in the U.S., we don't send our money nowhere other than, help our families around in the U.S. We don't send our money outside of the country because we are the country. You see what I'm saying? So now all the people that was coming over here, getting all the money, sending them back, guess what? Now they have to be over here spending the money, eating over here where we are, and maybe they will rethink everything. And then I think God probably will iron this stuff out. Share money with the community. Asians should spend money with black people just like black people spend money with them. It's been going on far, far too long, and now it has to be equal. All of this prejudiceness and this racism and all that stuff, whites against blacks, white supremacy, blacks that are prejudiced, just all of this madness has to stop. And God does not like ugly, and that's what's going on. You guys, I'm going to end my audio, so please click like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be coming back with more. Thank you for tuning in to Celebrity and Variety Talk. Talk to you later. Bye.